how, like, do you want to be introduced as Shell? Do you want to be introduced as, an author, or how you want to be introduced? I thought that's what she was talking about. And so I said, oh, you can just tell them that I'm coming to tell you about the book, and you don't have to make a big deal. No, like, do you want to identify as a woman, or do you want to be? And I'm like, we in a church, baby. We,
Hey, girl, say it.
We don't. I mean, churches should not be buying into that. But that again goes back to: does the church understand who they are?
Yeah. Or are you letting the world tell you who you are?
Yes.
It's foolishness.
But it's deeper than that, though. It's deeper than the fact of them not knowing who they are. They don't know who God is. They truly do not know who God is, because they wouldn't even have all that foolishness.
Yeah.
It's like if you see a little bad tail child and you like, I know who your mama is. Why are you acting like this? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't know who God is. I see all these Christians, and I just had this conversation at work, and I'm like, how am I just now been knowing you for 5 years? I'm just now knowing today that you consider yourself a Christian.
Because
I should have known that as soon as you said hello. Because I know. They don't know who God is.
Compromising right now because they don't want to offend. They don't want to be unpopular. When you got a church trying to decide on how, what gender you want to identify with, that's sad. That's really sad. Now, y'all know me well enough to know that we spent the first part of that interview discussing this situation. But
I know you did.
I'm like, y'all, we're going to go forget this stuff, spiritual warfare book. Y'all need to go back to the fallow ground book. Start with that book, because it's like, we got to grow up out of this stuff. We really do. When we start to figure out who we are in Christ, like Vidia said, understanding who we're called to be, then when we're walking in it, when Joe Blow comes along and says, I'm offended that you're saying that it's wrong to do abortions, or that it's wrong to tell boys that they can't look like girls, you can say, well, baby, I'm sorry that you think it's wrong, but my God says it is, and your problem is with him, not with me. So you go deal with him, and you tell him your dislikes and anger.
Amen.
And I mean, we have to